Friends, this is the third attempt at making this video. I can't seem to get past this one date without running out of time. I'm only allowed 15 minutes because I still haven't researched how to get more than 15 minutes of airtime on YouTube. That's tomorrow's project. I wanted to do a real-time decode, a real-time example of how measuring the calendar using the Cabal Calendar that starts on April 31st or May 1st. So technically May 1st is the first day of the year. Excuse me. But when you're when you're measuring backwards, you start on the last day of the year, much like when you're getting into what day of the year. In the Gregorian system, you start on the last day of the previous year. So January 1st is technically the first day of the year. It's too complicated. That's why we have charts. So YouTube keeps on flagging when I say these names, and they won't allow me to upload these videos. And then I go over my time. So we have this individual that died on this day. And then we have this individual that died on this day. And I'm just going to give you a sneak peek. 6, 6, math, 6, measuring 6, 6, 6 months brings you to 12, 6, 2023. Mark your calendars, 12, 6, 2023. I'll be doing multiple videos on this date in particular. What I'm going to show you is that everything is connected. They're using the system. We have signature numbers. We have examples like 223, 322. Yale University happens to be turning 223 years old this year. Yale University houses the Order 322 Skull and Bones. 223, 322. This year's all about your 223, 322 rituals. This whole thing started for me on, make sure I get my date right, June 18th. June 18th was the day that the Titan sank. And I started my own little way of decoding things. And I noticed that there was this repeating pattern of numbers that kept on coming up over and over and over again. And I'm going to run out of time, so I won't get into the 18th. But for example, on June 18th, it was the 169th day of the year, leaving 196 days. So we take Death Day to Death Day, and we measure, and spaghetti-o, we get 169. What is the 169 day of the year? It brings you back to June 18th. Well, that's very interesting. So we'll go to the alt chart here, and we're looking for the 169th day of the year, and we're going to do this in real time. So the 169th day of the year brings you to October 16th. Now we're looking for signature numbers. Before I even look, we're looking for signature numbers and their permutations and their mirror images. So the 223s, the 322s, 7447 plays a huge role in this. 6996 plays a huge role in this. The 113, the 311, its permutations, the 114, the 144, the 411, all plays a role in this. Of course, your 911s and your 119s play a role in this. Every single date, not every single date of the year, but there are 2 days, with the exception of September, that has 3. But there are 2 days in every month that have these convergence points where all of these people in the world stage, all of these members of these secret organizations, all of these members that are affiliated with the Jesuits, all of these members like the Pope that are affiliated with the Vatican, they all have these signature number dates that converge on 2 separate days of the year. And it's been a process learning this whole thing, but I'm finding that the dates that I'm coming up with, because I'm working back in time, trying to come to the forward in time to get to this 12-6, every time I do a decode using this method, it's bringing me from date to date to date, and it's a pattern, and I'm able to work my way through history. And so I started in 2022 with the Queen's death. I've done 2 videos on just that date alone, and how it tied to Princess Diana, and then Princess Diana tied to the coronation date of the king. And the king's coronation date, now that I've done more of these decodes, is one of these high convergence days. So I'm trying to work back in time and get into time, because I fully believe that you can predict the date of catastrophic events or the date of ritual sacrifices. And I've got two people in mind for one of these processes, and if they kick off on these days, one in July and one in August, then this is 100% the playbook that the Cabal is using. For example, this starts on May 1st. The Illuminati was formed on May 1st by Adam Weishaupt. Adam Weishaupt was died on the 322nd day of the year. There's your 322. The date numerology, one of the ways to calculate it was 4-4. And once again, I forgot to give examples of what 4-4 is, but 4-4 is closely associated with death words. So, 169. I lost my place. I'm rambling. I've set my timer because I'm only allowed 15 minutes. And the funny thing is that the alarm tone is Illuminate, or Illuminate. So October 16th, I'm going to check what's going on October 16th. And we're looking for the day of, the day prior, the day forward. Every single one of these is a 3-day span. You have your target date. They prepare for the ritual. They execute the ritual. Everybody, it hits the news cycle. Everybody mourns. It feeds their prana. It feeds the machine. It feeds the cabal. It feeds whatever the energy source is that's drawing all of our negative attention. This is a terrible day in history. This is a terrible day in history. It feeds this machine. So October, so 10/16. Looking at the calendar that I don't have online yet. I'm just using my phone. 10/16 in real time. 10/16. Well, look at that. So one of, this is amazing. Dates to look out for. October 17th into the 18th. 100% November 17th into the 18th. I'll remind you that Joe Biden's birthday is on the 20th. I'll get into why that date's very important. This November 18th is a very important day. But the 169th day of the year, October 16th, is 332 days from 11/18 in 2022. But again, it doesn't matter the year. It's the day of the month in the calendar that they're using. It is also 33 days. So there's your 3-3 to this 11/18 target day. And it's 3 months, 22 days after the first reported Roswell incident, according to Wikipedia. So there's your 322. And there's an interesting date in history with Roswell. So that's very interesting. So now again, let's do this in real time, because we're not close to these two people yet. Although October 16th, wait, let's look at the birth date. May, November 20th. Wait a minute, November 20th, November 22nd. Well, look at that. What did I say? 3 days. Oh my word, look at that. November 20th, birth. November 22nd, death. I'm telling you, this is the system. It's a 3-day span in real time. Here we go. So we want to find the 116th day. Wait. Let's double check. So 169 measuring one way is using this system, gives you a date that I just talked about. Now we're going to find out the 169th day of the Gregorian system. We measure from the last day of 2022. So January 1st is day 1. So the true 169 is, well, look at that. 6/18. 169, 196. Let's see what happened on 6/18, because this whole process started for me on 6/18 with the sinking of the Titan. June, July, June. Where am I at? June, Righto. Day of. So not only did the Titan sink, but the War of 1812 started in 1812, and the day before is not going to pertain to this video, but it's a very special day. It's one of these number permutation days. And the day after is Juneteenth. Very interesting day in history. It's also the day that the news of the Titan broke. So we have these interesting convergence dates. Now, just for example, let's take this date. Where are we at with the death date? So 11/22. And we're going to go, and again, we're pretending it's 2023. So 22. I'm going to do this quick before I run out of time. Is day 157. So it's 157 days away. Now, they stamp their ritual dates on these days, and it transposes over into the Gregorian calendar. So 157 is October 4th. And again, we're doing this in real time. I have no idea what's October 4th. We'll see if it's the day of, the day before, the day after. There's absolutely nothing I have calculated on October 4th. This is interesting. The day before, though, is 111 days past Trump's birthday. 111. If you look at my other video, 111 plays an important role in the Queen's death. And the following is 88 days from the new year. 88 plays another role, but that's a whole separate video. But it's 322 days past Adam Weishaupt's death. So there's the 322 who died on 322. We're in 223. 322 turns 223. It's all about this number pattern this year. And it's 44 days till the November 18th day that I'm looking at. And again, wait a minute, Joe Biden was born on November 20th. Did I just see November 20th? 22nd. Once again, that's a 3-day span. Death date to a birth date of a president. Birth date to a death date of a president. 3-day span. Where are we at now? 157. What did we come up with? Where are we at? 157. I'm going to run out of time again. 157, October 4th. The 4th is nothing, but the 5th is 44 days, so 4-4. Now in the chart, it's alt day 6-7. So let's just take a look at 6-7 because I'm pretty sure that date rings a bell. June 7th. Well, the day before, bingo bango. Oh, the day before. Wait a minute. The day before 6-7 is 6-6. You see how this works? I'm using different days of measurement using signature numbers, and it's putting me on these ritual dates. And this day, well, not only was this individual taken out, but it's 201 days past Adam Weishaupt's death. And in the alt calendar, it's not his birthday. I'm sorry, I'm getting all excited here. But it's 22 years and 22 weeks since the song Heretic came out by Slipknot, who brought you Gematria, the Killing Name. And there are some very interesting things going on with Slipknot and their family members and, band member dates. But it's very interesting that the 5-5, his whole thing is if you're 5-5-5, well, I'm 6-6-6. 6-6-6. Wait a minute. What am I talking about here? 5-5-5, 6-6-6, 6-6-6. It's all connected. It's another video entirely. It's another piece of the puzzle. It's using these signature numbers, and it all falls within a 3-day span of each other, which I keep on saying over and over again. It's amazing.